Oh boy, WNBA fans, y'all are screwed. Look at that. Caitlin Clark is out 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Do you know how bad the WNBA ratings are going to be for the next 2 weeks? Nobody watches the WNBA at all if it's not for Caitlin Clark in the first place. Now that she is hurt, who in the world is going to watch these games?
When a single athlete is practically carrying the entire WNBA like she's lugging a mattress up a spiral staircase, you know something wild is happening. Caitlin Clark isn't just a star player, she is the storyline. The headline. The main attraction at every arena, even at the concession stands. ESPN is doing metaphorical backflips in gratitude, and Fox Sports is probably debating whether to rename themselves Clark Sports. If TV networks had souls, they'd be offering her eternal hugs and lifetime supplies of pizza. But here's the breaking news. Caitlin Clark has been ruled out for the next 2 weeks, and already, ticket sales have plummeted by 75%. In case you missed it, Clark suffered a hamstring injury, ruling her out for the next 2 weeks, including 2 key road games. One of those was against her heated rival, Angel Reese, and the Chicago Sky. Just 2 days ago, the cheapest ticket to that game was $86. Now, it's dropped to $25. And that's against the same person, Angel Reese, who boldly claimed that she was the reason fans show up to watch the WNBA. Yet, she can't even keep the ticket prices up. We're not just talking about big numbers. We're talking bonkers, latte spitting in the boardroom kind of numbers. The kind executives thought had gone extinct with dinosaurs. People who hadn't watched women's hoops since Cheryl Swoops had her own sneaker line are now glued to their screens, all because of Caitlin Clark. Teams scheduled to face Clark over the next 2 weeks had even rented larger arenas, expecting a massive influx of fans there just to see her. And in a WNBA season that only runs 40 games, missing 2 weeks in June is a massive loss. It's like March Madness turned into a year-round subscription, and Clark is the one ringing the register. And yet, how does the WNBA respond to this generational phenomenon? Like she's a vending machine, useful, but replaceable. Caitlin is delivering platinum, and the league is treating her like she's passing out roller rink coupons. Tell us in the comments, does the WNBA deserve this train wreck? Let's talk about their ratings problem. The viewership numbers are in for the Indiana Fever's game without Caitlin Clark, and shockingly, some people tried to spin this as a good thing. But 235,000 viewers? Seriously? The welcome mat they gave Clark might as well have been a yoga mat from a thrift store. Instead of charter flights? Sardine seating. Instead of spotlight treatment? A schedule so brutal it would make a coal miner ask for hazard pay. If there's a manual on how not to support a once-in-a-generation star, the WNBA is teaching a masterclass. Meanwhile, Clark is out there playing at an MVP level while enduring jealous stares and full-blown WWE-style shoulder checks from defenders who confuse defense with body slams. If Caitlin Clark is the league's meal ticket, they're treating her like expired leftovers. Now that she's injured, you could practically hear the gulp echo from WNBA headquarters like someone pulled the plug on life support. Let's not forget, Clark entered the WNBA last season with no break between college and the pros. And what did she do? She balled out. She became an all-star. Finished 4th in MVP voting. Unanimously locked up Rookie of the Year. But people still wanted to hate. Why? Because a lot of players in the league saw a young white girl come in, take the league by storm, and resented it. They saw the marketing machine behind her and couldn't stand it. Let's be honest, her injury wasn't just a fever problem. It was a league-wide crisis. The WNBA's panic could be felt like a 4.0 on the Richter scale. One quad strain later, and we're back to empty gyms and scoreboard operators taking naps. The buzz? Gone, like Angel Reese in the 4th quarter when the pressure's on. Yes, I said it. Clark was Rookie of the Year, a first-team All-WNBA selection, and this season she's already averaging 19 points and a league-leading 9.3 assists through 4 games. But honestly, I couldn't care less about her stats. I already know she can ball. What I care about is this tweet someone sent me. Put it up on screen, please. Stephen X. Smith, can the WNBA even stay afloat while Caitlin Clark is out? Great question. The meltdown online was immediate. Twitter turned into a group therapy session. Fans aren't just disappointed. They're angry. Because this was completely avoidable. You ran her into the ground like a temp worker doing a 16-hour shift. Made her play 5 games in 8 days. Let defenders hammer her like a piñata. And now you're surprised she's hurt? Clark has been treated like a one-woman Broadway show, held together by duct tape, while other players wait in the wings like understudies hoping she stumbles. The Caitlin Clark effect is very real. But unfortunately for the WNBA, she's now out for a minimum of 2 weeks before she's even re-evaluated. So don't expect those sky-high ratings to return anytime soon. Take the upcoming Fever vs Sky game on June 7th, it's on CBS. Think it'll draw 2.7 million viewers like last time? Not a chance. Think it'll break 2 million? Not even close. Let's talk receipts. Clark's games dominate viewership like Shaq towering over middle schoolers. When she plays, the arena pulses. When she doesn't? It's crickets and cardboard cutouts. The ratings drop without her is like someone killed the power. It's not just boring, it's commercial break during church levels of dull. If Caitlin Clark sneezes, 3 networks prepare emergency broadcasts. That's what star power looks like. And what does the WNBA do? Toss her into matchups with defenders built like linebackers and refs who seem to be taking notes from Angel Reese's PR team. Clark's getting fouled so hard it'd be considered assault in other countries. Meanwhile, Reese is out here pretending she's an underdog, sneaking in cheap shots and calling it passion. Angel, we see you. That's envy dressed up as hustle. If we want Clark to keep generating views, maybe, just maybe, we should stop injuring her. Maybe now the WNBA will finally understand, they need Caitlin Clark. It's absurd that we even have to say this. If you don't think she's the biggest star in the sport right now, you're delusional. This woman carries not just her team, but the entire league. And what did they do in return? They didn't just overplay her, they milked her